The strange story of love and suspense. CID. There were three officers: Inspector Vijay, Inspector Abhay, and Inspector Kavita. They get a new murder case. Suspect was Amir Saeed. He was accused of killing his own family. Apart from being at the peak of youth, this young boy was also innocent and humble. When these three officers arrived at the scene of the incident and started questioning this boy, so two officers will be surprised that this boy did such a thing. A murderer thought 10 times before killing someone. A question must be coming to your mind that why did I say two officers? Because the officer Kavita fell in love of Amir. She was looking at the boy's eyes with love, but Amir was afraid to see Officer Kavita. Anyway, when the officers did the forensic test, so it was found that Amir's fingerprint was definitely on this gun, but neither gunpowder was found on his hand, nor was that gun his, because people saw the gun in the hands of Amir. Amir was therefore taken into custody, and Amir had to stay in jail until the case was solved. The officers proceeded with the investigation. A few days later, an officer Kavita found out about the owner of this gun. Officers immediately arrested him. His name was Ranjit. When the officers questioned Ranjit, he said that he did not kill him on purpose. Rather, I had a lot of alcohol that night, and unfortunately, my gun was with me. I entered this house drunk, and I pulled out my gun, and whoever appeared in front of me, I killed him. The drunkenness was so much that I did not know when the gun fell from my hand. Then I went to my house, and in the morning, when I regained consciousness, I remembered that I had killed someone, and gun also fell into this house. I got scared and left the city. After Ranjit's confession, Ranjit was arrested. Inspector Vijay, who was the chief officer of CID team, had already known from first day of the case that the officer Kavita had started to like Amir Saeed. Inspector Vijay called Officer Kavita to his house and said directly that I know you like Amir Saeed. Therefore, I want to give my opinion that you should marry with Amir Saeed. Officer Kavita said, Sir, that is all right, but I am 25 years old. He is 6 years younger than me. Will Amir accept me? So, Inspector Vijay said that you don't worry about it. I will convince him. Inspector Vijay went to Amir and said, while hiding about Ranjit, that all the evidence is against you and the real killer is not known. Amir started crying after hearing this. Inspector Vijay said, I can release you, and since your family is no more, I can bear the cost of your education. But I have one condition. Amir asked, What, sir? Inspector Vijay said, You have to marry my officer, Kavita. Because Amir was mentally still a child, he did not pay attention to anything and said yes to marriage because of his studies. The very next day, Inspector Vijay did the court marriage of Kavita and Amir. After that, Kavita said to Inspector Vijay alone, "Sir, you suffered for me. Thanks for that." Inspector Vijay smiled and said in his mind, "Kavita, you don't know that Amir is definitely mentally still a child, but Amir has the abilities that can erase the crime from the whole world or destroy the whole universe."